Ejina so sa network money. And you say Okatakyie me into network. Let's even assume say me into. Is that not an indictment? See you move me papa. Yet me bo me papa. I can into network. Obi, it's a good no form. But the brain ho. You move quick. And go for number. Vietnam no one for the number. Tibet me across. You form a kuro. Yanya Juma. Obi, you're quick. 28th, 29th, 30th. It is a walk of freedom. Galamsey must fall. Ghana deserves better. Our people must stand up for what is right. This is not about MPP. It's not about NDC. I have demonstrated it. Okatakyie semu. The way you feel. Na santi semu ye wahio. And you wahio. Maybe I do know. Sensuo ne sɛ ya ɛsɛgu yɛ nyina etiri so and what ani ni wa kofi yɛ nyina bewu general nyina bewu so yɛnya jimi kakra yɛnya se yɛ de galamsey yɛ MPP adisɛm and I've demonstrated it Akufo-Addo penso any demonstration bia man ko ne kurom ha against Akufo-Addo ebi na mo hwe ebi na me nika to ate amohwe na nya metusala na yɛ president na yɛ Akufo-Addo na yɛ Miami government so my conscience is clear when it comes to galamsey. So 28th, 29th, 30th. See, the year John Mahama. It is not about John Mahama. It's not about NDC. Never. If Sir John Mahama the case Akufo-Addo Nicholas, but say be now be who the effect of galamsey. Danny. Obi, ati we be kunyan.
More fire.
Nipa na uno. Nipa na ugo. Agosua. Enso still in Kenya man for you. Cause ya chemu mienu. Ya MPP ye. It mendisi me ye. Ewurade nyame. Na se na MPP ye na na mpese mu ye the same thing. And ya mo pa mu MPP ni ye dai.
Bisebio. Usomo.
Obi. Obi bani o dani gina heya dia galamsey timi ye ni o akola won kan so nya bone won ye obi abone ni abo ne kurase deformity because of a year the mercury nyoma ye de galamsey no ani ye nyina ete ho ahemfo te ho asofo te ho eti ye busa ahemfo no mo conscience ni my goodness
Jesus Christ.
Hemfo no amode mu nsase ne mu nsuo no ama manfo se ntu galamsey eti mu nana no mu jimi se ye ntika mba benya aheni ani bia ni ada na mo ye say ada na mo ni conscience obi ada ade be no asase a wote suo nti na aye hene asase ni wo a woni ho
Sabebebe o hene
manfo na so wase nti na aye hene manfo ni nyina yare se no mu wantu hene wadwene da tim nti eye papa ni politicians are very immoral. Money conscience. It is about money. It is about power. Nothing more, nothing less. But the moral conscience of our society, the chiefs, the pastors, and now so far yedin. If someone needed to galamsey anymore, not because they saw anything wrong with galamsey, but it was because Akufo-Addo microphone and because MPP are buying an and the bedru ha galamsey na tiati say it is getting worse it mu ho mranten mabawa mu nkola we yentie mmobo ade no amu ye ripple effect Ada ni behave say illegal mining. You buy see aquatic gold board. And you buy see any China guy association. Kofi. This is a serious matter. We must all speak against it. And then you for pictures in the picture.
For pictures blah.
For picture. Adai. Akosia. Adai.
Very worrying.
Eti o mind no kofi yentime nnu ba bia both MPP and NDC ye be decide say these parameters we there wo ye MPP ni a enye wo ye NDC ni a enye metwa kwan na to ma anya kataso mo asoma ba ma ban the time galamse me no mo kwen eno ti ne elusu kura ye lusu ampa so galamse ti ye lusu yi and family won them family won chira me regretting and then regretting it it conscience ni mutim kakra it's 28th 29th akwala when you be aboni o hwede ne nan ni ho because of ye nyoma ye yes ye nya MPP NDC anka wodan it was quite tene na se wo bani no da hoyi and the ripple effect of galamse wo no o ti say ya ebia ka bobefu
more fire
enyanka wodan you and sometimes you think say we chiri obi you think say we chiri o beto then if for pictures in chiro more
show them pictures
go ahead and show them the ripple effect of galamse asofo ayedin malam sayedin nkramofo ayedin asofo hayimfo ayedin Obiara no. Christian Council. You two abawie no all of a sudden. Yanko ni yanko hwe ensem a okuje to ablakwa. Felix ofusu kwache. Dani me ye na de to mamamfo ni.
Mamamfo de hwe de om kan.
Me ka kire mo. Se nye de na ekoso na na ye omutan. Awozia. De na ekoso no. Enye omutan. Omuli conscience 111 is. Me no me no na call board here. Ye fira senkregwa ba. Kofi me no ne call board here. Ye gina board here junction NDC chairman ka kire ye se. Galamse no de mutu obama ye ne ba. Ye betu ankasa. No bi obeka bi ye ne be kontokwa. Ena me o kasa yi. Western regional Western North regional minister. Mo musa ne se die ntinu ma manfo na ko hye kwamu o. Empomu o mutu. Na manfo no edi nkoma so ya gigiska akoma no. Sa no mo ka. Me boade onko pam omo asemo ni dance no abi ni twan dance omo ye no omo send mam so wagege 150,000 sa no mo ka galamse fo ne nkomo omudi it is wonye sika dia enye de ehia no so obetata me woni me kokko to enkosi hwe kokko pam omo wadwuma no Western North regional minister Obi excavators burube 700 ana omo dia kwose Western North asa me no ka say e dwir forest ni nyina wu your mama ka kire say LI 2462 e kufa do say wa pass say e betimi awura eye forest reserve o ka kire manfo no say oba be ye president ya obe repeal it they ka say repeal of law Obi repeal of law no say you free more fire for it to be said it never even happened when the court ordered for a repeal of law you took it as though it never even happened your mama buy you know and I'm sure why you gold board no one China galamse for you also was in the interior minister Emeka Chere is want to be prosecute China for picture no so no more any many okuje to abla kwa nyana de kosi sansuo ashe coat ayi de fiama po nyana me nuana no ashe coat adi nsuo kire etimuni conscience kakra timo ba ya mo amkrofo guma ye nsuo isi eti okuje to odwina woda na nipa otimi twa nto sas edan yo timo eye na yene na ebrante na de ba boy why don't no conscience no moral turpitude they don't have it so samejamfi okujina nsuo ho koye press conference Kovi, say yam friends in say, and then the gold board now why you everyone go to good nephew. And you galam say, more fire. It will be bonny won't trim. We are was in it. Was when you know mine all can pray. I would this someone casa. I won't more fire. Yes, level. More fire. Maybe sideway, I would do some foam pa. And this is what Buddhism, some of them. Okuja trouble account. More fire. Felix Ofusu Kwache ɛno a ɔsɛ dɛ ɔsɛ o galamsey fight no sɛ me gyamfia kɔtena kodum ai ni trikoto sɛ kenkan so bɔdeɛ
More fire.
what
More fire.
money conscience oba ye die hia pa ye gold board a de koto galamsey gold
Fire them.
ana nim sɛ galamsey ni yammanfo ne ntoa so ntudia ɛne ne yɛpa mo akufo ado yɛre Felix Ofusu Kwache timi kɔtwerɛ to ne Twitter sɛ galamsey government and ɔsɛ galamsey fight you can't set deadlines it is a lifelong battle Felix Ofusu Kwache enipa otwa to ɔmo nani Felix Ofusu Kwache otwa to ɔmo nani yɛntie de ɔkan yɛ sɛ ayi prior to the you know yɛntie
The problem that we have and the reason why it has escalated to this scale is that there are greedy, corrupt, money-loving people in the ruling government and ruling party that have gotten involved in this activity, and because of their complicity they are unable to take the actions that would ensure that we effectively win the battle against illegal mining. Because in your inserts, the inserts that you've played, the reports that your journalists have found, we have heard the involvement of general secretaries, women organizers, regional chairmen, city mayors, MCs, DCs, parliamentary candidates, presidential staffers, all belonging to this ruling party involved in this activity.
Okay, so Obi, Felix Ofusu Kwache asemo kan yi ni. Edani kode waka ne nra yi so ye besa abanu abetie no. Now, but the argument is that MPP for and a shame with them. Me, I'm in your Kwame plus who can't say who will be. Kwame and to us, some are cotton radio Zokai, Nyansa be panico. Me and a miniano, Nyansa Benio. Say any MPP for and now Omusa Joma Babano. Jomama, a Yoma Tieromo Cosensu, I was saying, and there's some previous Manus Suminaso, Jomama Fachame, and a Kwabani a very useless government.
More fire.
So one our leadership. Now MPP for to me come with them. That was safe forest, consensual. But who are government intimate woman and prosecute woman? You have no business becoming a leader of the nation. It means you plus some kind. Yes,
more fire. Talk. More fire.
Very useless.
Kofi, fire them.
Man for any woo. Felix Ofusu Kwache. And I was saying galamsey fight is a lifelong. Lifelong day.
No name sir.
No name sir. No one say galamsey fight no. A kufa no intimi fight and yet of from galamsey government. Why you not make market for no? Say any cocaine government. Nam so the munya no. They don't have any. Now I have the moral turpitude to speak on matters like this because under my government, I never at any point supported nonsense like this. And the records are there. I am fighting for the nation. So we saw one trouble. Kokura maka won't mean any. Obi, enye nipa na adwene ni sem ya bodamwa. Aka ebesin ne. Mutumi nya me audio, enya video. Maka setie Dr. Muhammad Bawumia. Aka setie Akufo-Addo. E de bo. Ne mo me kan bi kire mo abadwo mama man no say oh we hypocrite because enra wo kan say eti na wo kan say kire dwo mama. No adwene ye adwuma. Edi se me kan bi kire Akufo-Addo abai. Na onya bi bo. Na me kan bi kire Dr. Muhammad Bawumia. Onya bi bo. Na me kan bi a kire for your mama who what's the meaning correct? Oh, you're correct. Why do you it means I am principled.
Precisely.
I'm a very principled human being. And trying to model semi. Nakadechie, you chantro, na diaba. Oh, we saw one trouble. I couldn't show my one single. Almost so any election, no, and of course, by say, Adenta is blue, Adenta is one white. In 2020 election, Munya whole NDC, led by my general secretary, Nase, Ebeka so mo win election, omo win, and the Munya party where, so party phone. So on that grounds you can't trust Okatakyie, and the more party near party phone. If the 2020 omo ye whole press conference, Eka so mo win, no more winning. They say when it comes to fighting for our nation, go be. I thought that Nana energy no about form because man for no adwene woo. But the news one details 28 29th. Go be afa yanko her celebrities. Kalije no way.
Kali kasa o kasa.
Kali.
Okay, Danny. Where why ya? Danny. Ajetianai, Pusha can be. I say I support calls for end of Galamsey. Pusha, what a room, and say, not in what one to me. Obi, and Shun Gusu say, Galamsey Gusu say, Ajetian, I didn't walk one to me. General, Nyankai Kalije, dear General. Update on fight against Galamsey. Youth of Achema assume storm and close down 10 Galamsey site. Utah government now you tag a phone away. And now you tag the no do money Professor Jampo. And what the whole year Buguni More. O Cruzy. Professor Jampo. Organized labor. Ghana Medical Association. Ghana Medical Association. We ni pabone. If someone a motel medical hospital, Abunu Yaria Galamsey deba. By now you should be up in arms. Akufade Sumokai. We ni pabone ankasa. Mochira Yaria. Oka come so na it's too early. Nipe yare. We say too early. Obi Kalije woi. Brabe Kambi. Why? The insurance still like you shoot. And ye Kalije yani 38 forest reserves are no more due to Galamsey. Kalije said the question who change the neck was on the Kufan. I'm telling you, Kalije. Kalije, the is why no update you, no sense you, no the go. Mimia Kalije, you saw a very popular Twitter, send me Twitter. Kalije, the boy Bekabi, why? Namunya hypocrisy. I have a moral right. Some Kankalam says, Samoa. If some by me can be papa. Mechibi na ayi afra akwese ayi gabe ayi chamaluta me kwa ye chamaluta so bebra me menye ka kire mo ewi a kire krom se Galamsey ne me kwa Catholic bishop the Catholic church is set to protest wo mo wai Catholic church no mo wai ka so kono wai Okatakyie mo yan ka no kure akwa ye jo mamenti afo bia ye di ensuo no so gusu ana ese when you want Belamundi. Belamundi said that the Pra River recorded just 2 minutes ago. Sister Bella, Pra River no. Agree.
Sister Bella.
Belamundi, we call on you. Mama Kambi. The Pra River just 2 minutes ago. Bella, do you have any idea what the Pra River looks like today? Do you have any idea? And all of you are quiet.
Sister Bella.
Bella.
Omianya principled. Kafui day. No ma update. No ma Galamsey right behind Kwame Nkrumah's birth palace in Nkrofo. Kafui day Nkrofo still now way Kafui day way. Oh. They said that your mama Benti. All of a sudden they've lost their voice. You see your Jai Galamsey. Nyabraba. And this way they just were Nyabro. And a Nyabro party no aba. Ninua Nyabro. So I don't know the Tokaba. Medoku the Tokaba. Dominina the Tokaba. Yes, sir. Okay. Now we are National Catholic Secretariat. No, but buy. Say Kufado Pensu Galamsey yet. Omuway. Galamsey Gusugo. 28, 29, 30th. We'll be a coming I'll go for demonstration.
Fire.
I come a quarter don't come and demonstration. Because of principle.
Precisely.
Nobody should tell me say it's too early. It's too early. Kofi kwa ni where you want God na asediba. Ono so ye hwan ya. Ono so kan bi. O me kan bi. Why?
A tune try.
Bra na beka.
A tune try. Where you want afia. Afia nocturna. Ayi physio. You on the boss anyu. If you're not tenor, me perhaps mum nenum de de. Obi? Nenum do.
Voice.
Physio, enyasa. Hey, you want to say what way? Auntie what if school? Our school. If one else na come here minipa. They say why? Galamsey no, but I can understand her wa bre. Emre mini nim komo no so abre. Okuma Ghana fo ne ngosi hwe. Ya financial MPP de be share this. If one else on principle. But if wadaroma enso ne gusu say we cannot sleep. It's munyina mo mra meka say. Why? Munyina When you know where why DKB any tiri kakra sa champagne. DKB wo tiri kakra sa champagne de huru so. It is so no so say no we. Wo tiri koto sa champagne. What try the comedies. He said one count galamsey nsem bio. Akufa do tisu ntia. Mo nyina mo ye nipa bone. Mo ye nipa bone. You lack conscience.
Precisely so.
DKB. List of one mensa. We saw a angel. Aye. What nyina jai sports we can be. And then one more candy. List of one mensa. Wo candy. Mon kan okore. No mind won tono. Miss Forcing, Lydia Forcing, Lydia Forcing, until Lydie Mai, until Lydie Bacho, you say you should be more happy conscious. Speak on it.
Exactly.
Me and Kano Kurenchire and where? Me and Kano Kurenchire. Nyansapo ne waya. Wey. I don't afraid Nyansapo. I Sadiq Arabs. Me and Minuano. Sadiq Kwadam so ya de kakra. Ogusoka and animal was what they tag for no asem sell the galam. So Sadiq is fighting. Sadiq your morning show angel. I am Mukuti. Why? Me sorry who on the buyer. Ya Mukuti. Why? Ogusofa. It's good. Meme sorry mo enje so obi nyamani go anopa no nkonko tie Sadiq Arabs e wo angel nyama free wontini ase na e show ni mu esa kura na mabre ba bia mekwa akoye show bia free wa na egu ene Sadiq apagya mu amonkora mkotie TV3 for update na wai TV3 money pabone Yabatuaba regime changes. Musha that show Jesse Kwajo smart TV3 miane onia Kwajo smart why any tree say satellite dish who say you know and many abridge me try for say muno na yakeka no Kwajo smart TV3 e say the galamse ni eja tuana ensuo na ni atete. I see galamsey activities having a detrimental influence on health since locals are forced to mix chemicals in contaminated water in order to obtain clean drinking water. TV3 still, I said, contaminated. He said, the Ajay is winning in any ati. Kosu, Dani let's have conscience. Let's be moved by conscience. People are dying. Galamsey in Semuno. Let us 28, 29, 30th. Kubi. And they quite the Abatum say China for ye 2 of my annual motion. I said your mom won't be more. I told you guys. Kind of mudimatem. And because or your goodwill, Ninti, or goodwill, where a Catholic a diocese, Aksh Deben Accra, almost one more a Catholic one way. Your friends, I acquire Minia, Kokubo for way, and Aqua Yadom. So, no, dear, no, was so big in a sassy. More a video, no. Na so no anu kangalam say no na ochame kwame me ana menua no ma Asante brother menua no ochame kwame wo wan about red akogina nsuo we Tano River no gina ho obeka ye wa na ekogina ko chi China for baby akogina kwame eye worse today than before it kwame gina mfo no ntum hypocrisy. Exactly. The fight must continue. Ade na Dr. Omane Boama from Narcotic People Party to Galamsey government and the Dr. Omane Boama mo de cocaine hwemo na mo say ye Galamsey on top of it and everybody's quiet. The whole nation is quiet.
Exactly.
Can trust the man for me say I am my conscience is very clear because the record shows some are fan chama by him. Hey, me say that I China for go be my be mu for penny for a frame manager level e be officer me and am say me make man to mu count to China ye call Dr. Muhammad ba me meet the press satan na ne free ayi asankuro go ye call through what say omo patch was ma me nkoka like me kokan. That is what principle is. I'm sorry I'm say change principle mu kro mu journalist be principle chair mention one because man me bomb chrono man kasa me de me gina neutral na me buy na me declare chere say me MPP ni na mo meka no kore na mo adwene muni munyansa e dika me declare say me MPP ni mo say me no kore fo ma me tachiri neutrality ma me tachiri 28, 29th. Pia.
More fire. More fire.
Come in Kwakura meba.
Lone Ranger.
And is he? Omoni shame or mine. The catcher them.
Biggest scam.
The biggest scam of a year, the Fourth Republic. Hey, the coming back of John Dramani Mahama.
So.
Gold, you know. Obi. Obey via papa. I'm telling you. Gold, you know. Obey via papa. Where am I move?
Interior Minister Neka. Hey. Interior Minister.
I see a chair memo, your two China be interested. A Jano. 28th. 29th, 30th. If me say come and go me boxers and don't call a demonstration. On principle.
Exactly.
Sometimes we try 100 days a week. Yeah, you know what I mean? 100 days we try. I can't afford this 100 days we try. What the honeymoon a week? We need clear plan for fighting against Galamsey. Now you're moving free home. And a year you can't say Reverend Tim for you. Now before that, no, say and some no Jakwa, any tiri tan. Fachame, utiri the nyefe, miana miano, utiri nyefe. Say you can't watch it. Name why I be this one son. Or call your friends who was a video. What am I done? Edani, Yansha Jakwa, response a handy, Muntia way ye. Nejakwe didimatem. Obie a contain Yabutre. Obie a contain and no didimatem. Second, the chase for I know ye did this with my chairman. Yanko Yangoti, ain't you?
Look at the chair and captain's matters of the chair making noise. I see people teaching my work. I think they know their work more than I do. Look at the chair and captain's matters of the chair making noise. I see people teaching my work. I think they know their work more than I do.
Working very clearly stated within the law, the National Security Act. The mandate of the National Security is clearly spelled, Section 13. So even if Menyamo Juma, meaning what national security entails, there will be national security. This is staggering. This is administrative tyranny. So nobody should tell me, Naja Pasi, me na meba chile Juma. And Yamana meba chile Juma. No man on Quadia. Dear he say the ripple effect of Galamsey. And they are ye beba a year reverend for Jordan. Yanko share and you may be a air coswa because of Galamsey. Pump action are very common in the system. Side down are very common in the system. AK-47 are very common in the system. Yanko AK-47 is a good rancher. And I need a movie. Yeah, right. You know, this is what our nation is becoming. Girl, I'm saying to you, And Japa when wajuma. Japa. So when wajuma when wajuma. Mo kan che Japa so nim na juma when na juma.
Tell him.
Japa. When e sa gather intelligence. Now it me make sure some bejai. Enye ye call Reverend Tim for Joho. Akotche no. Administrative tyranny. Our bra constitution no under article 117118. It clearly spells out the mode in which I bet me I invite a member of parliament. So omra no meboa.
Tell him.
Na yemusa Reverend Tim for Joho. Bonebe no ye. Search another video before some about Reverend Tim for John. Danny, Chiromo another video. And then Branchen Maba, because of Galamsenti, almost will be breaking day. Was Gia a year so good in the abuse a day. It did not say a year Driaso. Danny, did not say Driaso. Now, Wama, Yabun, you done it. You know why? Yenti. This is a sad situation happening under John Mama. Where it is how we bear to say, Mr. Hayane, baby. You're free. Where it is how we bear to say, Mr. Hayane, baby. IGP Okruma. What the Nina done into my friend? IGP. Or why? You know why? Shadow money Obibo. Somebody said shock or said yes, and this is happening under John Dramani Mama because of Galamsey. Obi, I'm seeing Kianuntum because your mama is savior. Shadia Galamsey, Yadi Obiba, Yadi Obiba. Look at what they are doing to Obiba, and I've told you what Galamsey can turn into. The people are not listening to me. The people are not listening. Obi. I've tried to let them understand Ugovi. Shediadi Obibo. Or in the name of Galamsey. Govi, shock and what is shock and say, oh, Vradinyame. I don't know. Was so light on a cheek. Or so light on a Vradinyame. And the police is sitting down. Yes, I eat a damparinye. By this time, Kiachini Pakura did that. Messi, yes, a damparinye. Namon Kai dampari and so on. Over kindness. By this time, Kiachi boys waited.
Long time.
Yes, was so lighter. A decision in me because was breaking day. Omoka breaking day na govi. Omoka a year Galamsey term. Chesi a jib Galamsey Yinuana. Na breaking day so be declare. Oh, ready you be bow. Ready you be ba. Govi. Ready you be ba.
Very pathetic.
Galamsey. Radinya. Ready you be bow. It Galamsey, Moses Stella, me and Twasia. Obi, Moses Stella, we shouldn't declare it as a national security threat. We shouldn't fight it. Because this is a threat to our security. Let them run you. When there is nothing left for them, they fight you and they will form Tagri.
Exactly.
Obi, I'm a wood or more war was some ranch or my more militants. Say, Anna Shassia. We say Anna Shasio. On the Galamsey, Dio Biba. On the Galamsey, Dio Biba. And almost see any MPP and DC.
Boko
Haram say Anna Shasio.
Say,
if say do baby on be form tagri na omakogye a certain site na omanya a countries here on be so mudi boni bi no mo feed o mo ammunitions obi when him dey tia e be do baby certain areas in this country will become a no-go area, no-go zone for securities. Precisely. You see, be MPP and DC. Your mama or boada on cano correct. Me no ka say Burkina base. Be bere wo ha o mu kure tu. And adia Burkina for no. Sa wo ma omo a terrorist attack no. Ade omo hia pa yesika.
More fire.
And sika is good.
More fire.
Omo capture a certain area with the ammunitions at their disposal. Me say Ghana am intimi ko. And we are gradually getting there.
More fire.
Precisely so.
Eti obi Galamsey Moses Stella yanto aso. Yanto aso. We were 5 years old. America. Me ko. Me baba akupa na MC wo ha no nya woni yi. Eno kura nso nya me ncha de. Ba bia me gina yi. Me de 2 months here de be ma no. Ai wo ya. Me ko. Mo se mo adwene na wu. Otilo.
Otilo baba.
Obi 28 29th. We are still doing it. Na mu amaka. Dios usu na diwa. Be ko ja mo. We must be honest to ourselves.
More fire.
This cannot continue.
Exactly.
Regardless of where you are, whether MPP, NDC. Now, you from the Reverend Tim for your so. Obi, you're trying to Reverend Tim for your. There's a suspicion. Say, play me, you know, about BC Ghana. No more to call. No more to call, you know. And you may be in Koye. 25th no more to blackout be called so. I will a year put to any idea. Na plane will be a day. Near day. It will not shall raise questions. And was say, or a ranking member on the defense and security. It ye invited national security. You invite BNI, narcotics control. You invite CID. No money na amra. No more no ranking member no on defense and security. You can't ranking member. Penny or no D. A defense and security na di anim. Yeah ni adie. Mostly no. You can't say. Opposition form and a young ranking members. It was any no or calling on government for oversight responsibility. Some Mumra Yano, one more Fellows of Fusuquachidi, one more Joma Amedi, one more Samijan Fidi, one more NDC as a party. Anna, there is a clear difference between the state and politics. There are institutions of state. Though these institutions, the heads of it, a government, president, and appointed. But when you appoint to they must be allowed to work.
Precisely.
President control on the social media. Say I securities of institutions, you know. Money a year Reverend Jim for you and conquer a juma. They should collaborate. No information be over. Kofi ani na no ani nansa. Omunya nse omajuma sakura. Na a president's spokesperson a fellow of Fusuquache. Wabejino na show. And small back I feel the guns on Yenia and yellow correct. It will chatro and it causes alarm. Presidential spokesperson and you want to near calling on you. Oh, president, I issue statement on the official Facebook. Say security agencies, you know, they should collaborate with a kind of reverend ranking member. It's what business have you? Say what's a medium fee? Wo fellows of Fusuquache. Mona mube yano. A 1 year say. Okay, then there's something wrong.
More fire.
Obi, afe ye didimu plane amosi de call baba yo. They don't want ko yo. Afe mutu atwi. Enra. Ghana Airport Authority Company Limited. Wabe issue press statement. Say, so was a letter no fatwa ni by all standard, and try on to be try. Omo play also anko him. Owie ya se na hwe nim. Yes, mo issue the CCTV. I met chere tarmac ne so. And the firm akọ CCTV ni tarmac ne so. Which airport in the world? And a CCTV in the tarmac so. Enti it raises and calls for alarm. Calls for alarm. I've any other story here. You see Japa, and then a crop for. Now, if a picture now, or more original boys in a Cobaco woman. Fatu and I mentioned my dear, there's one in it, your friend David.
More fire.
Minimum power.
More fire.
Woman about Chameno. The same guys, no. Way more. These are the same guys that came for me. But I could Sechi. I'm some friend David. I one and I mechanic front. We was such a now. You was shot at dear Pinky Bill. One a ten mechanic front. Me who none of so Japan soldier see and no mako a reverend team for Jufi so more coachino but for the intervention of the minority a common reverend team for Jobeko but clearly Article 117 and Article 118 of the Constitution it spells out the processes with which a member of parliament if the security agencies want him they can call him. It's very clear. You read the Article 117 and then because of a year time yetimi anya you be ready constitution in the krabi article 117 and then eka oka immunities of a year or say civil or criminal processes coming from any court or place out of the parliament shall not be served or be executed in relation to the speaker or member or clerk to parliament while he is on his way to attending or returning from any proceedings of a parliament. And I mean, no, because a time when we no, no reverend him for you, no get you ready for parliament. So parliament, a yes speaker Urban, a issue memorandum be, and what they command national security for. Says it says a mobile member of parliament be a mobile siki. Let me release member of parliament because John Mahama and then for a move a memontino. And the young shadow call a year, a reverend him for you for your so we're general secretary of the party. I will call general secretary. Could ya? Could do okay. Then if other videos in the Kofi, but the question we are asking is that are we in certain authoritarian leadership and you call cool time?
Ask them. We saw mama.
And they say no. In terms for your channel for me. So person about Buama a year can say investigation. Invite him. Why didn't do all year? And no, yeah, now Joma, don't for say Yohani Escobar. Nam so why Yohani Escobar? No, so Yohani Escobar, so Pablo Escobar. They could candy like a siapa. They know Mexico. No more, yes, sir. And the MC and Yabuaha. No, Sir Pablo Escobar, none tactics are used for intimidation. Say, yeah. Oh, one wa Baba say, one year no, oh, one wa Baby say. And no more say, Yohani Escobar, episode use intimidation, and the cover assembly so. Also, Mona say, I'm the two dead. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yes, idea what the national security could be acquired. Or what you reverend him for your for day. For the already, Mianka Saminia, Laya Chumberima, we're making it clear. Some reverend him for you as a no cano. A baseless. Don't forget, we're your deputy director of Ayana Cortis Control Debate.
Exactly.
It is a one wire deputy, a director, a man of cortex. What say at the end of baseless? What was I'm because you've ruled already, you've passed your judgment. So any other thing that will be brought to you, and near count. DW Africa, one of the credible news agencies in the world, almost say, a year, you can't say cocaine over your port, and as a cocaine headed to Niger. Men can't tell them. Said your mama, Diana, one day, a cool for no year, and Yohani Escobar. We say provide your documents to back your documents. Baby, you know here. Now what can you must say? There is no document in this world that is more than a diagram. We are the Constitution of the Republic. Say your papa and your papa. Documents beyond what we. Why do you know Wunti? Now sensationalism. So you think there is any supreme document rather than what I'm having in my hands?
More fire.
Let him know.
Why do you know?
More fire.
Ghana Airport Company, one more press conference on issue. But talk of document Kobi, we are Chief Justice, the entire ye know, and ye be read the letter no almost send to command your mama petition, ye be reading it. You're not joined the channel. You'll be a hint to a year or yama. I a leaky, Flagstaff was a leaky, and one Kurami. You could be a petition in it. You see a friend will be a first petitioner. You better know Kingsley a J or no, your chairman of chairman and convener, Shining Stars of Ghana. It Kingsley a J, Shining Stars of Ghana. Or the petition number 1. Petition number 2 is coming from ACP Ayamga Akolgo. ACP Ayamga Akolgo. One on petition number 2. One petition. Petitioner number 3. Daniel Ofori. It in a bedi sound common. Near Shedjentro almost Yampamu Chief Justice. All number 1 said your mama. Maybe Hannah Moon. They said the petition here, they command your mama and to original show. And the Chief Justice said, Yababe Ridiachra.
More fire. The petition no would not.
Petition in Chelsea and Public Chief Justice. And you better Ridiachra. We a leaked document from Flagstaff House. One more assembly on way. I don't want leak here, but say, you dear joy in Yansa Bieni. Or Monica, and if I know the Bremnica. Was it a joy in Yansa Bieni? See, you knew who? On one aqua searching. That trading our Columbo ne Obi, yeah, no more coaching team for you. In team for John Yerry. Your mama pursue you intimidation. And the cover your man. Cocaine, dear, will be able to say you are involved. More your cocaine. DW Africa clearly. So I buy we know is cocaine hub. Ghana a cocaine hub. Be able to for intimidation. I'm telling you, we are not cowards. We don't fear. Then people who I do maybe some Jamaica crabby bacon. What?
Sorry.
Bibi okay. Obi ba fie no hye nose mask no odi chehye na wo hu nanimo a emra ne makwan saa obi ba chewa eso issue warrant kyerɛw no de ne ID card kyerɛ nya say kidnapping wo tu afa guno period wo hu so twetwe na betimi from where you are guditwom was a Mrabian watch and Crofon Kavaka woman. And from Rofie, a macho. The laws are very clear.
Precisely so.
More fire.
The laws are very clear. We are not in a jungle. Say, yeah, dear Yakovako by any. You're going to for you. And a junior going to date. Want to talk to you until for you to you. Never to. Or banner woo. Almost woo. Yes, I wanted this. Nipa boni for peck at the church. Or also the idea of him. No apprentice and I be a good festival. Or by wagging yourself away and I be. Or by back at Napel. What did I say? So this stupidity must stop.
Precisely so.
Forgive me for the French. But the stupidity must stop.
Exactly.
This is not what we use state institutions for. No. We don't use state institutions for this. I don't know. You're true about my. I don't know more winning soon money here. I don't know more winning elections. Not still I'm winning here. Moses will be a baby. Offering come anymore. After you dear some social media. And they say your day state institutions terrorize will be ya kan wasem ya kire mrano na bia mrane da your mama so fa nya adwuma boy ana mo sesen ku faru fo we
color TV got so black and white
amemo fun sei ana sesen ku faru fo Monko GhanaRecords.com. Now Monko read these stories in the book. Ego. Ovi. Clearly, this nation
is heading back.
Is heading back to the coup days.
Precisely.
Economy. Almost still a cool mindset. The way I your mama name for behaving. Cool mindset. JJ Rollins had gone. Edwin Makachemo, Mr. Chief Justice on Besso Muyino. The Etron Besso Muyino said, Omo Benny Mamino. Almost a Kufuado a fairly the High Court with MPP inclined people. Oh my goodness, no. And so some MPP inclined people, yeah. And we release Japanese to force and I know we So the omo yen say ombeso mu Chief Justice we. No mo do Chief Justice ba. Oko constitution ni mu a ye will be a friend tribunal, regional tribunals. Ordinarily, any democratic constitution it should not have what we call regional tribunals under it. Now, young what regional tribunals are under the constitution. Now, regional tribunals, because J.J. Rawlings, or no military mindset in or and what the regional tribunals special constitution. For the past 22 years, you regional tribunal and they were most of the regional tribunal back. It is a regional tribunal. Now, almost a constitutional creation. So we have the Supreme Court as the apex court, and your Court of Appeal coming right under it. And your I think the regional tribunals, the High Court, then regional tribunals. That is Article 148. Most documents in the Constitution reading. Now, at the left, the creation of regional tribunal in the hands of the Chief Justice. I don't know what mean Justice Tokunu. So they have to change Justice Tokunu. So the Chief Justice will come and establish regional tribunals in the whole regions. It's because of more train. So Justice Tokunu, Chief Justice. Normally Chief Justice for Fraba. No be establish regional tribunals. 22 years we've not done regional tribunals. Now, I share the composition of the regional tribunal. Or say the regional tribunal shall consist of the Chief Justice, one chairman, who is as a chairman here, chairman of the PNDC. Then, so regional tribunals, so more chairman that means NDC for Crawford, they don't back show, and they don't need to have any legal backing, legal knowledge. Or much now was some so. It will be sure. Yes, the tribunal now be some so. Yamana follow Yakurama in the era of J.J. Rawlings, and no person was added back. So, also, it shall consist of the Chief Justice, one chairman, and such members who may or may not be lawyers. What the J.J. Rawlings to throw you? The entire Jomama and Yabri Chief Justice in any. Or say, second we can lawyer for and a bear judges and yadia. Name of regional tribunal and say it shall consist of the Chief Justice, one chairman, such members who may or may not be lawyers, as shall be designated by the Chief Justice to sit as panel members of a regional tribunal, and for such period as shall be specified in writing by Chief Justice. So, Omobe setting up regional tribunal. According to Article 142, J.J. Rawlings is the way shame because also when you court said there be a court no or be creative on one kasane there. Now your mama no yes civilian government no also will be creative regional tribunals. The moment Chief Justice and one man in here. Chief Justice. No kura woman in any. Bese no kura woman in any govi. Adi enti ombeso mu Chief Justice ni. Ana regional tribunal establishing no. Who here lawyers. Edi here na say odi wono NDC for back church. Afa okoni edi case no a. Regional tribunal do case. Yes, ya jail you. Now let's look at the jurisdiction of the regional tribunal. Or say the regional tribunal shall have jurisdiction to try such offenses against the state and the public interest as Parliament may by law prescribe. So in this case, we are faster, no more majority in Parliament. A pass sembra, no more the regional tribunal. Now regional tribunal as national. No more the Dimcroft case. It is the so go through the High Court, the Court of Appeal. Almost what we use. It will be creative regional tribunals. And they are being born. This is what your mama is doing. The entire Chief Justice in India. Men make a chill. And come on, now I say the regional tribunal shall have such appellate jurisdiction relating to the matters described in clause 1 of this article as may be prescribed by law. See, you could do some more High Court. Instead, you can Court of Appeal. Now could do Supreme Court. Regional tribunal now say appellate jurisdiction. You got appellate jurisdiction. It means Odiwase Muia. What me from Court of Appeal? This outside the baho. That's outside the baho. Jeje Rollins the creative sa boni we. Ana jo mama person was out to us. Obi tenie. Article 142 143. The jurisdiction of the regional tribunal. And ye di wasem we are. The courts are in appellate. You can appellate jurisdiction. You do asem wo magistrate. Anye yafako. We are not about high court. Not high court to court of appeal. Not Supreme Court. But with the regional tribunal, the appellate jurisdiction of the court is given to the regional tribunal. You don't go to court of appeal. It's one of the you do asem we. Naka so ko appeal. Abesa ko mo aho.
No fire. The hot na number.
Edi your mama say nkrofo atweraba. Say wonyi eye omodi. Now, young Article 1433. For the purpose of hearing and determining an appeal within this jurisdiction and amendment, execution or enforcement of judgment or order in appeal, and for the purposes of any other authority expressly or by necessary implication given to by this constitution or any other law, regional tribunal shall have all powers, authority, and jurisdiction vested in the tribunal from which the appeal is brought. So all powers when it comes to appeal, regional tribunal will have it. Eddie your mama be ni. Wait na nia biri CJ no. Na yanko read petitions na omodi aba no.
Read it.
Justice Tokunu. Now petition number 1. Yan summarize the petition in your Danny for petition no to so. Now you read it. When you more fire. Aye. The entire ye Chief Justice no. Or per certain regional tribunals in Yakodima for us. If so many case.
More fire.
And if a petition no to so. You know, what the petition in the man? What the man was more fun to so? Why? Mandani, petition I day. My mom phone radio, yo, after a year, go be. So, petition number 1. Ghana for where you document free flag stabbers. The entire Doma may Gina should be Chief Justice and any when you know ready be. So petition number 1, the original one, the crummy, where you copy text in the Dugu and Yaso near the more. Have you ready? Was it the petitioners known as Shining Stars of Ghana are praying President Mahama to sack Chief Justice, Justice Tokunu, because she requested President Anado to promote 5 judges to the Supreme Court in May 2024. The Shining Stars of Ghana argued that her proposal to promote the judges was in breach of Article 144 of the 1992 Constitution. They make particular reference to Article 1442, which states that Supreme Court justices shall be appointed by the President, acting on the advice of the Judicial Council, in consultation with the Council of State and with the approval of Parliament. Enti almost Justice Tokonu petitioner number 1 go be ade o se Justice Tokonu aye eno ti yenyi nadi emfiri one say was or recommend say yen promote some 5 justices be. But first of all, if you recommend it is against the law. Dear Parliament, Article 1442. You read Article 1442 or say Supreme Court justices shall be appointed by President, acting on the advice of the Judicial Council, in consultation with Council of State. Not just that, and with approval of Parliament. So Ampani Ampa say, Sekufuado, and I say Justice Tokonu, will follow this process. I don't know Parliament approve.
More fire.
It will Parliament approve. It adi original society from Pamono. Or see the petitioners claim that by writing to the President in her personal capacity as the Chief Justice, she had met the grounds for stated misbehavior, an offense that merited the removal from office, since no part of the process to appoint the justices of the Supreme Court admitted of her personal recommendation. Now the Omo Chirene say, and yes, I didn't see you. Nemo Chro Krata and Call Kekeno. Tinie. Yenyina Sonia from Pamono. Petitioner number 1. When a Jomama says stated misbehavior. So on grounds I bet him the Chief Justice said. Oko Supreme Court, constitution, the constitution makes it clear. So for the independence of the judiciary, it won't mean a judge be unless it's one merited certain things. You be ready. Now go be almost say or a troll letter come my kufuado. When the agent also the chief justice said, wait. School them. Where the Kufadu, your mama so original to the unity. Now, young reading Yanko, or say Shining Stars Feather, averred that on 15th October 2024, Her Ladyship Justice Tokonu presided over a panel to determine the constitutionality of an action by the Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Aman Sumani Baben, without hearing him in court.
More fire. More fire.
Was it Yama Speaker? We petitioner, Shining Star, and a Shining Star it was actually Nidi at the Kingsley Ajay. Kingsley Ajay, when this in Papa. Kingsley Ajay, when this in Papa. Kingsley Ajay, and this in Papa. Kingsley Ajay. It was a Yama Right Honorable Speaker, Ama Court. Ama Mekambi, Ameka, a Yinibi. Was it the petitioner's claim? The petitioner's claim. Okay, that is ex parte motion. You can't ex parte. Go be court no. Emrana ma court kwano. You free be ex parte motion. Say me ko afrifa. Be say me ji bibi tiawa. Make me a court without your presence. Na ma kwa kwaji aba bi tiawo. Etibo wa injunction. Ebu a certain ruling. Why when the can say ex parte motion? Na ex parte motion you free be madaba.
Fire.
O say no tie nyina so mfa nyina di. Now we was they contend that Mrs. Araba Esaba Tokonu had ignored the Odi Alteram Patem rule of natural justice, which simply translated in English, let the other side be heard. Now, two cardinal principles of law when it comes to the fundamental human right, Odi Alteram Patem, and a normal Judas in Casaso. Odi Alteram Patem says, there are some two obisua, Yen Cheni Pedumi, and Yebusa say, sa case of constitutional interpretation. Now, speaker assembly the court a constitutional interpretation which the courts have been given at Article 2:1 the right and power 2:1 and 130 see the action bar only Supreme Court know what to me so what interpretation what say yentie Aban Sumani Babe na no be the Aban Sumani Babe court we you na jomama so wo gina so petition you Shining Stars petition and your mama say, "What refers to your chief justice in India?" Sija kwachire mremu abra wan fra abansu mani kwa biametra ho. Eti enyinadi. O say the petition is signed by chairman and convener of Shining Stars of Ghana, Kingsley Ajay, and was written on the 14th of February 2025. When you need CJ?
More fire.
When you need CJ you? Where you go be? When you need CJ?
Into President Yasu.
A good father, your mama showed. We
at the Akoma Council of State.
at the Akoma Council of State.
So Munshim.
Omunshim,
No more advice.
Omo
More fire.
after young share petition number 2. The entry ye see jadi. Petition number 2.
Let them know.
Let them know.
Your mama no bibi jichino. I'm say bibi hano.
And I be force.
Petition number 2. Allah wallahi. Your mama bibi hano.
Allah akbar.
When we jina so ya mfra bamba bi amba it ye grounds for removal boy but the chief justice said chief justice tro krata ko ma Kufuado say ye more ye justice bi abaso it ye no so impromote omo eno kwa nyesa Kufuado ye yo there's no evidence that Kufuado ye the Kufuado ye the constitution is clear on the procedure in which and our members of parliament or man raise any concern no about them petition number 2 every ACP Ayamga Akolgo now already we have a say also ACP Ayamga Abi, you read the way. ACP ni assistant commissioner of police. Or your police ni no say a lawyer ni. Aye, we ni mumra. And watchro. Eti Yohani, the wajina so. Yohani yamemu, Yohani sempa. Etrem yenu, tichemudu. Osina ACP Ayamga, Akolgo. What the petition by? Near read the petition. Was assistant commissioner of police. Ayamga Yakubu Akolgo, who is also a lawyer and a chartered accountant. Once the Chief Justice suspended immediately for doctrine evidence, abusing her office, and being discourteous and aggressive towards him in court.
More fire. We didn't come much there and so can say Chief Justice.
Chief Justice Nemuno, or no, I am Gano. Chief Justice Nedinatem, and the Chief Justice are doctor a year records of the court. Now the Antiochus were doctor records of the court. Was it COP, a SCP Ayamga, averse that he appeared before the Supreme Court on November 14, 2023, in a case instituted. That is the Republic versus High Court. Secondly, ex parte, also ex parte, Ayamga Yakubu Akologo. The police officer claims that the Chief Justice was the unruly to him. You guys are unruly as well. Muno. Or no, Ayamga is a Chief Justice in Muno. Asking him to stop shouting in the court. Or the Chief Justice catches one yak as what during his submissions and without provocation caused his arrest and detention for about 2 hours on the grounds that he was rude and exhibited conduct that was unbecoming of a lawyer.
More fire. More fire.
Now, the entire Yengina so, and from Pamu Chief Justice, and they said, Mr. Ayamga stated in his petition that the Chief Justice order to arrest and detain him amounted to 1, abuse of prestige judicial office, breach of due process of law, rush of anger, and intended to ridicule and publicly embarrass him as a lawyer.
More fire.
Eti or no Ayamga no Chief Justice Tiatiano, Chief Justice catches one guy so shouting. Eti a abuse of the fundamental right. Our Article 33. Among the processes are abuse of fundamental right as a person. You can go through Article 33 and seek redress. You can sue the Chief Justice. You don't sue the Chief Justice because Wabayaba, your mama will be court where your lawyer Chief Justice Tiatiano. Eti yenina sumfanyi Chief Justice. When I your mama so jina so. Well, Kobi. When I your mama so jina so the Chief Justice said. Because I am gas a lawyer ni or court. I'm a Chief Justice Tiatiano, a Pamono, a Miacheno. So it is abuse of one the fundamental human right. And meanwhile, he won't go on Article 33. What does Article 33 says? It says that if anybody your fundamental right is abused, whether a lawyer, whether you should come to court and come and seek for redress. Or someone seeking for redress. When your mama saw the now for you say curiously, he claims that when he requested for the record of proceedings from the Supreme Court, he was shocked to see that it contained no reference of his arrest or the disparaging remarks the Chief Justice is alleged to have made on record. That to him constitute tampering with evidence and abuse of privilege office.
Hey. Bro, president.
Wait, Chief Justice. Wait. Second petition, I know. Was he abusing the fundamental right? One court, the original Sunni. And your mama did just where Chief Justice in it. About we are madam. Baby, I'm telling you, about madam. No, I'm telling you. Abana madam. Na me share time, me share a year. You can't say Sofa Yakufu, former Chief Justice. Me share former Attorney General. A year, you can't say Betimodi Drusu. Na ma share a year or more. I didn't run one more was a committee. So says, how do you imagine us to the Chief Justice? Well, when was who original so? ACP Ayamga, Akologo. When was original so? When watch
the petition.
Where the petition?
More fire.
Yanko na yanshade. Nani yanko third petition. Third one. And no free Daniel for ho. Ese munu kwa o. Sem kan kwa. We near me 3 months in government where it say obi na abetro. It is 3 years. And some funu kwa. Na banya waba. Wo bibi papa you are. Every day scandal. When I could hear
Some can see.
Well, for third one, Abraham kind and the euphoria. So then the euphoria, a Ghanaian citizen, alleges 21 instances of misbehavior on the part of Chief Justice and 4 counts of incompetence, which must necessitate the removal of the Chief Justice. Now, Chief Justice, among the instances of misbehavior, are allegations that the Chief Justice allegedly used 261,890 Ghana cedi of public funds of her private foreign travel in 2023 with her husband and daughter who were not entitled to such benefit. As it stands now, whether ne kunu ne ba no sika we ya wo kaso mu die no so won for evidence be am was this Chief Justice Yusui. They also spent $30,000 of the public funds as per DM on the trip. Honestly, the Jomama Ejina Sudia Pamuchi Justice. Obi, the Jomama Ejina So, and the Pamuchi Justice in it. Also, Mr. Ofori further alleges that in the same 2023, her ladyship misappropriated 75,580 Ghana cedi on another trip with her husband and to Arusha, Tanzania, where she also spent $14,000 of accountable interest, which she failed to account for. The petitioner claims that her ladyship Tokonu interfered with judicial proceedings by using operatives of the national security to seize court computers during the trial of Asen North MP, Jachikwesen by the state. Mr. Daniel Ofori accuses the Chief Justice of unauthorized way of it is your mama and your Chief Justice. Acquire tribunal in it. We are petitioning it. Obi, the entire you Chief Justice and your mammy and your petition in any petition. Jayadi Chief Justice and in some years and ya than your foreign name, a colo go name, a year omdia. Wait, when are the Chief Justice and you know? Stated misbehavior. Where are we? Your mama is she. Some funu can say ya. Get your Chief Justice said, and I'm here to get we know you. Nemo mono no kura wo mu pan say. Me so mpeso mo be ye a tribunal, regional tribunal. No mo didn't kwasesem. No
Monica, sir. Monica.
We know you.
Monica.
We know
Monica.
Messi, the entire be ye, Chief Justice said. Your mama on you serious.
Never.
On you serious. Once a sign you. Obi? Your mama of yesterday wants a sound one. When were the general swap Chief Justice? So, near my way, near my cancan, way. Say, liar so called court in the Atiatiano. Oh, your Mahamba. Oh, you didn't go Sydney. Money way, Janakwai.
Yay, also for school.
Nah, you go reach headquarters. Obi, you see, I say, be a reach headquarters. You find your mom for the quiet.
You be see a bekan semina. You be see a bekan semina. Who yan DC? Who yan DC? Now for Uber NDC, Quanso Waba Bam, and two Babe Fassa. Uber Fassa. Now, who yan DC? Who ya command this? Who could be? You were President John Dalman, Mama, some
Apostle, Obi, you ever trouble? Also, catch them say, prophecy be any baby. Also, Yankopon, you are moto. Interest and check. Tiedoka, Yakuma and this Ukumi. So, Nimsen and Yamenka, no more Kuma and this. And someone you come and this who can be working in your hand. How much say interest to yes, you are one member. I don't have some bomb by Tia. May you shoot someone who night the bonfire. Because I said, yeah, any dear beer, that's an Indian son one year. Yes, I don't me born here. No better so. Nanya no one on bed you. Now, sorry, dining on bed. Now, sorry, dining. One bed. Yentina.
Who yan disney? So who person who fast as no. Now who yan the wabaya bento. Now who feels that time ya casamen is now can be. Then some account to be cabby. Then what if I see what was your new pain? Then what if I see a beer? Do I have permanent plus also about the fast? What do you plus over fast as? What do you plus over fast? Catch a nana and so catch and move yes assassin. So I catch it. I saw paying the cry and chairman. Not before the end. To me, you're right. When I miss one of my memoir, with the Mirka and everybody shall be a sofa. Obian can say. Sanana, one person, dear was Santimamuha. No one person on a Kunya when they're very careful. Yes. So one person, dear was Santimamuha. No one person on a Kunya when they're very careful. Yes. So when you're very careful. What dear bro, remember the Busia boss said to when I'm in home. Me just a country to me just a country.
Obo when you share be ma busua bia bo. Answer chief say grocery baby shirt no. Baby shirt no. Baby na yoka. Also here say the only member kura ba o mu dwane. We watete member watete tagris. Obeka ya. Eda ye call Kumasi Bulldog wo. One of the boys in the baya. Obeya so konim be gidigidi. Bayi na he saw. That you've not met a year we near bia. Sad what it is. It's a women and share sending her when you know, Bema boys are good in Guassim. Wabaji assassin, Wabaji. Now, I was saying, what jay, one way a flower shirt, and a chief not a flower shirt. And I said, well, yeah, my wood. Papa, thank you. And one says, one way a flower shirt, and was a pink shirt, about time. Eddie Abtunafusu. Papa, thank you. So you are or Mubaji assassin. We in Pony. No more who as I see and here. And somebody come and this weekend. What do you mean? That's why your politics. It is a assassination no man this by you. And what he didn't show this in one bar. What bet you, Papa? What bet you? I saw that. Oh, I saw that. As I watch on, and then the Scooby Doo tries in there. Generous, what you. Baby, you're born a man for your mama when you hear a memo phone, a memo cankai, a memo meko, a memo Jenny. 3 months, you nipa who crack a children. So, Yadamase, Yapon, Yababa Somo, I need to be seen. Yabasaba, Yababa Trosso. Saturday. My name still remains Okatakyie Mensa. See you on a Saturday. Bye bye.